I didn't know my life was about to split in two until the moment my husband laughed at me in public and said, "You wouldn't get it anyway. This stuff isn't for people like you." He said it casually, like a joke everyone was supposed to agree with, and the people around us actually laughed. That was the part that stayed with me. Not the words themselves, but how comfortable everyone was letting them land. I smiled back, nodded, like I always did, and stood there thinking, okay. So, this is who I am to you now. Back then, my name was Emma Clark. I was 31, married, quiet, and apparently invisible. I'd built my life around staying out of the way. I grew up believing dignity was something you practiced in private, not something you performed. My dad raised me that way after my mom passed when I was a kid. We didn't have much on the surface. Small house, old car, no vacations worth mentioning, but we had stability, and he drilled one rule into me early on. Let people show you who they are before you tell them who you are. I didn't realize how much that would matter later. I met my husband Ryan when he was still chasing his first real break. He was ambitious, restless, always talking about where he was headed, never where he was. I admired that. I supported it. I edited his presentations late at night, helped him rehearse interviews, calmed him down when he thought he wasn't good enough. He loved that version of me. The quiet helper, the one who made him feel bigger. Over time, though, that support started being treated like a given, then like an expectation, then like something I owed him. The comments came slowly at first. "You're overthinking it. Just let me handle this. Don't worry about things you don't understand." I told myself that's just stress talking. Everyone has bad days, right? You know how it goes. You make excuses because admitting the truth would mean admitting you've been shrinking to survive. The first real crack showed up at a work event. His company was celebrating a new project, and he brought me along. I wore a simple dress, nothing flashy, nothing wrong. Halfway through the night, I went to sit next to him and found someone else already in my seat, a woman named Vanessa. Confident, polished, the kind of presence that fills a room without asking permission. She smiled and said, "Oh, Ryan said you might not make it." He didn't correct her. He didn't even look uncomfortable. His mother, seated nearby, smiled like everything was exactly as it should be and said, "Emma can sit anywhere." That sentence did more damage than any insult. Anywhere meant nowhere that mattered. Vanessa didn't raise her voice. She didn't need to. Every comment was a little sharp, a little pointed. Some people just aren't built for high-level environments. Education matters more than people want to admit. She never said my name, but she didn't have to. Ryan laughed along, quiet but approving. I laughed too because I hadn't learned yet that silence can look like agreement to the wrong people. That night my credit card declined on the way home. Then again the next day. Ryan brushed it off. Must be a bank thing. I checked the account carefully. Transfers I didn't recognize. Small at first, then bigger. All authorized by him, all going to the same place. I didn't confront him. I wrote everything down. Screenshots, dates, amounts. That habit came straight from my dad, even though he never explained why it mattered so much. A week later, I found out why. I was sorting the mail when I noticed an envelope already opened, my name scratched out with a pen. It was from a law firm. Inside was a notice stating I was a registered shareholder in a company connected to my family through a holding entity I barely thought about. The entity my dad transferred into my name years ago and told me not to spend, only to understand. The timing was clear. Someone didn't want me seeing that letter. When I checked security footage from the building, there she was.